Historic Lambeau Field. Fittingly, it butts up against Lombardi Avenue here in the heart of Green Bay, Wisconsin. Tonight, it's the Thursday opener for the new NFL season, as it'll be the Chicago Bears taking on the Green Bay Packers.
Kevin McPherson set to kick off.
About set to begin another week of football, and happy to have you along. We are underway on Thursday night primetime. Solid return, pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32.
At their own 32-yard line.
From the 32 now, here's first and 10.
Set, hut, red, cycle, 33, yellow, go.
Love, they go play action now. Oh, he's going to air it out right away. Touchdown, Packers. A big play there. 68 yards. And the Packers are on the board here first in the season opener. We thought that may be a quick strike offense this season. That is lightning quick. Not bad for the first drive of the year.
That has to actually exceed expectations, doesn't it? Because most teams want to be a quick strike offense. They want to score as quickly as possible and run a defense into submission. What they have to understand is, while they got it done there, long way to go. Don't get discouraged if you have to run a few more plays on your next drive.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And the returner down to a knee, and this will come out to the 30-yard line.
35-yard line.
Looking to put a drive together. In motion left, that's Jackson. To throw, it's Williams. Now they go screen. It's complete. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. A gain of 11 to kick off the drive, and it's a quick first down.
And that's not a play that you see all that often at the start of a drive, but some teams, they don't mind doing it. And that one, well sold by the offensive lineman. They showed the pass, and then they got out into space, able to get some good blocks downfield and allow the play to be successful.
To throw, Williams. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. Well, we know he can run the football too, but he's a good pass catcher. That's been on display here, Charles, on this opening drive.
And we certainly have seen the benefits of what he did in the offseason, which was spend more time with wide receivers, working on routes, working on cuts, in order to make himself a more complete running back and even more of a threat downfield.
From the shotgun, a throw for Williams. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on, third down.
It's third down and 1 yard to go.
They tried the throw on second down, unsuccessful. Now it's 3rd and 1. Now a handoff up the middle. McClain. And I don't think he got there. No, they stop him right where it all started. The offense staying out. They're going to go on 4th and 2. And now a timeout coming from the defensive side for the Packers. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. They'll break the huddle here and go for it. This is 4th down. They'll go. Here's Williams. That is caught. He's got room at the 30. But he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. 21 yards there. A big play on 4th down. That was a pretty good job by the defense, I thought, right? I mean, they had to go to their check down, but still were able to get it done for the first.
Agreed. Anytime you can force them to come back to a receiver that's a little bit shorter in the route, you've done your job on defense, but still, they pick up the first down and get a fresh set.
Huge 4th down conversion. Working out of the gun, Williams. He'll get that complete to Harrison. And down inside the 15 he goes. 13 yards down to the 13. This is shaping up to be a really nice-looking drive to get the season underway here.
And how long do you think that they actually have been plotting this drive? I'm talking about the coaching staff, right? They've been thinking about this for a while now, and I think they're executing it even better than what they expected.
Takes this one in for a Bears touchdown. Travion Henderson, a 12-yard touchdown run. And the Bears are able to match the opening drive touchdown against them with one of their own. Extra point by McPherson, up and good. And we are tied at 7.
McPherson set to kick off.
Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. And he returns this to the 22.
1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
About set to get this drive started. The Green Bay offense at the line.
Here we go.
Well, partner, you know, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but last drive, that was the case. One play to get into the end zone, and now they'll try to duplicate that success here.
And it's rare for those moments to happen. Incredible when they do. And you saw the celebration. Pure, unbridled joy after that one.
Ready. Blue 32. Cut.
Firing quickly out wide is Love. So no gain on the play. And it's 2nd down.
No gain on the play. 2nd and 10 at the 22-yard line.
Fury, yellow. Blaster, 6. Set, ready. Yellow, 43. Ready?
To pass. Here's Jordan Love. Pass caught. That's Golden. I think defensively you're okay with that. Here in the first quarter, he's going to get some catches, but they rallied to him quickly.
And that's what you count on, and I like what you just said. First quarter, can you do it all game long? They catch it, you tackle them, they go down on the spot. Because when you're able to do that, and you don't give up big chunks of yardage after the catch, now you put the offense in a position where every series they have to work hard to pick up first downs, and you tend to stall them out when you do that.
They'll come to the line, needing only 2 yards to gain the first here.
52, boom.
And that is incomplete. Oh, he had a defender right there with him to force that to the ground. And 4th down now coming up.
That's what you're going to need to do against those big receivers. You got to get in there and get physical with them. That time he got in close, got in tight, and knocked the ball away.
And how about the call here? They need 2 yards in their own territory on 4th down, and they're going to go for it. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got him incomplete. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. Hey, nothing to see here, just your standard fourth down gain of 28 yards. And the drive keeps going. So into Bear territory now. This is 1st and 10 at the 43.
Here we go. Here we go. 10 cycles. 10.
They'll run for the first time with Ashton Jeanty. And just shedding him off there. And they're going to be set up down around the 15-yard line. Back-to-back plays of right around 30 yards, and the field position has totally been flipped.
Some big plays in the passing game on this drive, and here's one out of the running game. So the passing game loosening things up. Now there's room to roam.
Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10.
Down. 45. White. Shot. 17. Hut.
They'll go again with Jeanty. And he will get this into the end zone. Touchdown, Green Bay. Ashton Jeanty, a 15-yard touchdown run. And the Packers have taken the lead. That almost looked too easy, and I think thanks goes to the offensive line for making it look easy.
Yeah, I agree with you totally on that one. I'm not sure how much everyone understands the preparations that go into a game for an offensive line, because there's a reason that running backs and quarterbacks give them big gifts at the end of a season after a big year. The consistency and the continuity it takes to know each other and execute their blocks is pretty impressive.
After the roughing penalty on the PAT, they'll kick off from 15 yards further upfield. And they'll let that one go as it skips through the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
The Bears in good field position to start out 1st and 10 at their 35-yard line. Here's Williams. Looking outside him, he's got a man. That's Harrison. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he gets all the way down inside the 20-yard line. A big play there on the catch and run. 49 yards. So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10. Off the play fake, it's Williams. Pass complete to Loveland. And he takes this one in for a Bears touchdown. Colston Loveland, a 16-yard touchdown. And the Bears are an extra point away from drawing level.
Well, we know someone just added to his touchdown passing total, but all he did was get the ball out quickly to his tight end and let him take care of business the rest of the way.
Extra point by McPherson, up and good. And we are tied at 14. This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. And makes it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line.
Their own 23-yard line.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. Charles, these early season in-division games are always interesting because you're still kind of figuring yourself out, but you want to know as much as you can about the opponent, especially when it's a division matchup. So I'm curious to see how the rest of this one plays out.
Yeah, that's a good point because they're still trying to work things out. They don't know everything about their own team, let alone trying to figure out their opponent. But you've got to do both on the fly, don't you? While the game's being played, figure it out both ways and try and find a way to win.
Options galore here, 2nd and a few inches.
Here we go. 43 right, yellow. 43. Set.
Once again, and it's a fumble. And this will be a Packers first down as the tackle made just shy of the 40.
Wow, that ball gets knocked free, but a teammate comes along and scoops it up. It's almost like baseball. Guys at bat, people are on base in scoring position. One guy doesn't get him home. The next guy comes through and picks him up.
And avoids the turnover.
Set, ready. 60 red. 60 red. Set, go.
Oh, design run for their wideout. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
I like the idea to mix it up from time to time because, let's face it, you can't be predictable. But the execution was a little lacking on this one, right? They might want to go back to the drawing board with that call.
Okay.
So after the loss of a yard, they'll look to push forward here on 2nd down and 11.
10 black. Ready.
And that'll fall incomplete. He was hit just as he let that go. And now it's 3rd down.
In any event, it happened pretty quickly. I'm not sure he made the right decision on that one. I think if he had it to do over again, he would have found a different target downfield. But he made his decision, and that one's incomplete.
Drill green. Here we go. Set. Black. 52 black.
To throw now. Here's Love. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
That could be the stop this defense needed to get them back on track. They've been pretty well dissected by the offense here in the first half. After that possession, now they...
And how about this? A fake. And this is incomplete. A huge gamble, and it does not pay off. They fake the punt. It doesn't work out. And the Bears are going to get the football back, and they're going to get it in great field position. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Up the middle they go. McClain. Nothing doing. Barely able to muster a yard to hit the 35.
A gain of 2 brings up 2nd and...
Pretty entertaining start. 14 all to score on EA Sports. The Bears with the football. We get set to begin quarter number 2. As they've got a 2nd and 8 forthcoming. They'll keep it on the ground. McClain. 4 yards on the pickup there as it'll leave him with a 3rd and about 4 more for 1st.
On any running play that's called, they're always hoping that it's going to break big and go the distance. But when you get a nice game like that, you're able to do so many things anyway. You can come back and run essentially the same play again, continue to move the ball on the ground, or you can decide to throw the ball now because usually you have the defense back on its heels.
Throwing is Williams. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. And he will have the Bears first down by about a yard as they find a way to convert there on 3rd down and 5.
But they certainly made a point of getting him involved in the passing game here in the first half. They must have seen something in the scouting that said, hey, we can capitalize on him getting the ball possibly in the open field. And I think in the second half, that may loosen up the defense a little bit to get the running game going back inside.
On 1st down, McClain. And he'll take this ahead for about 4. 2nd down coming up.
And that's exactly what you want on a first down run. Pick up 5 yards, bring up 2nd and 5. The defensive line, though, they've got to figure out a way to out-leverage the guys up front because the offensive line is winning at the point of attack.
Here's a 2nd and 5.
What is it on? Here we go. Vegas.
To the air, Williams. That's caught by Jackson. And he couldn't quite get there. Tackled down at the 1. First catch of the new season for him, and he picks up the first.
It's all pretty simple sometimes, isn't it? Go where the defenders are not, and he does exactly that. Makes a nice catch to move the chains. Defense, got to find a better way of accounting for the shorter routes that are being run against them.
What is it up?
And we've got movement. I think this is against the Bears here. Let's find out. Boy, they had it at the 1. The full start moves it to the 6 now for 1st and goal. Hands it off out of the gun. And he is in. Touchdown, Chicago. A 5-yard touchdown run. And the Bears have broken the tie. So, Charles, that's 3 touchdowns on 3 drives, and it's just been an offensive barrage so far.
Great word, partner, using barrage right there. I'm going to add another word if you don't mind. How about perfection? No surprise that they're leading right now. Absolute dominance throughout this ball game and no signs of slowing down.
McPherson on for the point after. It's up and good, and that'll make the score 21-14.
Bears 21, Packers 14. Evan McPherson set to kick off.
After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. Oh, good return up past the 30. And they got to be pleased with this. He brings it all the way up to the 40-yard line.
Now, that's the kind of return you're looking for. To get to that spot on the field, that allows you to do a lot of things on offense.
About set to get this drive started. The Green Bay offense at the line. We have seen a lot of points here in this quarter. For us up here in the booth, it's been fun to watch. The defensive coordinators probably scratching their heads.
Yeah, they're going a little bit crazy right now. But let's face it, all of our friends who play fantasy, they're enjoying the heck out of this show because most of them are creating and getting a bunch of points.
Yeah, points certainly not at a premium here. And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's 2nd down.
Come on, set. Yellow, 43. Hey, green. Set.
Here's Love. They'll try and set up the screen to Genty. Shoves him away. And out of bounds on the other side of midfield at the 45. Give him 15 there, and the Packers have a first.
We can talk all we want about football being a game of strength and brawn. It's also a game of mismatches, and they're trying to create one there, getting it to their back out of the backfield to make a bigger play.
As we often say, get it to him in space, let him use his leg.
Yeah, if he can get a matchup against a linebacker or Maybe a defensive end dropping out in a zone blitz. He's going to win that battle just about every time.
And he's going to get this inside the 30. Another big gainer that time. This one goes for 19 yards.
You don't always expect tight ends to be big in terms of run after the catch, but after that play, he joins a growing band of players that's putting that stereotype right on its ear.
Hey, blue! Go yellow, 22. Yellow, zoom! Ready.
On first down, it's Jeanty. Knifes his way forward here, but just 3 yards on the play. Second down.
When you find that kind of yardage, you couldn't be more confident as a ball carrier. And guess what? You're going to go back and tell your offensive coordinator, I'd like to keep carrying it, thank you.
From the 23, here's 2nd and 6.
Let's go now. Black 40. Hut.
A run straight ahead with Jeanty. And he'll take it down here just shy of the 15 at the 16-yard line. 64 yards rushing for him in his first half as he is looking in mid-season form here in the opener.
1st and 10 at the 16-yard line.
Two minutes remaining in this first half of football. So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10.
Here we go. Set, Hut.
Now a handoff to Jeanty. Now he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. Call it a full 3 yards in the wrong direction there. Brings up 2nd down.
I think sometimes when you're trying to get after the quarterback, maybe it's better to be lucky than great. Because I think on that one, he's just trying to get upfield and rush the passer. Instead, the tackle for the loss landed right in his lap.
That loss of 3, a rare stumble on a promising drive. Here's 2nd and 13.
Smash, red, 50, green.
Switching things up, they'll throw it now with Jordan Love. And he's got it. It's caught for a Packers touchdown. From 19 yards away. And the Packers are an extra point away from evening this one up. These two teams in this first half, it's been fun. Back and forth. Well, it's not fun for the defensive coordinators, but offensive coordinators are enjoying it.
Yeah, they're having streaks here, aren't they? Being able to put scores together and really bunch them up, and we have a tight game here. You know, we often talk about having the right shoes for the right turf. Today it's track shoes. That's what we've seen with these offenses.
Yeah, it's been an absolute track meet so far and fun to watch. Powering forward. And taken down just past the 20 at about the 21-yard line. The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. Tie ball game, still a little more than a minute to go in the half. The question, can they put something together here, try to take that lead into intermission?
I would have to think that would be the goal for sure. I don't think you sit on anything here. Here's your opportunity. Push it downfield. As you mentioned, it's a tie game. So minus a disaster on your part, you've got that in your back pocket. Go ahead and try and get some points and feel great going into the half.
Solid way to start the drive. 13 yards, picking up the first. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10.
The 34-yard line.
From the gun, here's Williams. And that is incomplete.
And I think they'd be well served to take that type of a physical approach against him the rest of the game. He's had his way so far. But on that last one, that worked quite well for the defense.
Here's 2nd and 10. Looking to throw is Williams. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. Now he's going to throw deep right side. And this is dropped. Oh, it's incomplete. He had a big gainer in his sights, but he could not reel it in.
And that is not what you expect from a receiver of his caliber. Sometimes you get a little ahead of yourself. You don't look it in, and all of a sudden it's on the ground. A surprise to all.
Throwing again here, Williams. Pass complete there to Harrison. And a nice job there defensively. They get him to the ground short of the first, right around the 42.
It's 4th down.
On 4th down, here's Williams. He'll try to do it himself. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. Now the Bears going to call the first of their timeouts, as it'll come with 36 ticks to go in half number 1. So after the big play on 4th, here's 1st and 10. Again, he'll drop to throw. And he spots Henderson open left side. And this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30. Now the Bears going to use the second of their timeouts. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime. Now 2nd and 5. To throw once more, here's Williams. Looking left side, and it's complete. And they do get him down, but not before he's able to slip it inside the 5-yard line.
Yeah, big play there. And when you have a running back that you can use like a wide receiver, when he has that kind of versatility, you do as they did there. Get him out of the backfield and give those defensive backs something else to worry about.
This offense continues to be a hot knife through butter. 3 drives, 3 scores, and knocking on the door again on drive number 4. Williams looking to do it himself. And he takes this one in for a Bears touchdown. Caleb Williams in the final seconds of the first half. And the Bears have taken the lead here in the final stages of this first half. McPherson now for the extra point. And it's good. That makes it a 28-21 game.
Bears 28, Packers 21. Evan McPherson set to kick off.
So 6 seconds, all that remains of this first half as the kick is away. Oh, good-looking return set up here. And a good return, able to get out across the 35 to the 36.
Down. 10 black. Red, cycle. Cut.
Final play of the half, Love. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. He's going to let this go deep. Back over the middle. Oh, they try a lateral on the return, and now the ball's loose. And I think they are going to get this one back. Well, that would have been something. Double turnovers. But instead, they'll keep the possession on the INT. We'll see if week one fatigue becomes any kind of a factor as we are back underway in the second half. And good starting field position. He'll get this one all the way up to about the 35-yard line. At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. As this offense takes the field to begin the opening drive of the second half, Charles, remember in that first half, good through the air and really all around an outstanding offensive performance.
Absolutely. They reached the end zone several times. The passing game working awfully well, and most importantly, partner.
And they went to the tunnel with a lead. They come back out with that lead.
Absolutely. NFL coaches, we know they're perfectionists in a lot of ways, but they had to like what they saw in that first half.
They'll go play action here with Williams. On the RPO, and he can't find anywhere to go with it, and he goes down. It'll go as a loss of about 6, and now it brings up third. I'm sure a lot of time was spent in the locker room, Charles, talking with his defense about setting a tone here in the third quarter when you're down on the scoreboard. A sack like that, maybe that can get them going.
Yeah, you have to believe exactly what you just said, that they got together and said, let's be some change agents here. Let's go ahead and turn things around. Let's be the force that gets us going here in the second half and puts us in a position to find a way to win the game.
Now on third and long, they'll look to throw. Williams looking to do it himself. Oh, and that is incomplete.
And so many times we look at the opening drive of the third quarter as a tone setter, and many coaches do emphasize it. And that's a strong performance there defensively to force incompletion and, more importantly, force a quick punting situation.
And here's a very low-line drive, almost whiffed on it. That'll go for only 17 yards on the punt. And it'll be Packer football here. First down and 10. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And both of these defenses have been stifling these last few drives offensively. Just not able to get anything going, so what needs to change?
I think a lot of the guys will go back and review, so to speak, because everyone has someone assigned to how did each play work. Okay, what did we use that kind of worked for us during this game?
This is caught inside the 15. And he's going to take it in. Touchdown, Packers. A great effort there. Already his second touchdown here in this opening weekend. And the Packers are an extra point away now from tying this ball game. Extra point splits the uprights, and we are all tied at 28. So a tie ball game here as the kick's away. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. And their lead has evaporated in this third quarter. It's tied once more as they begin with a 1st and 10. To throw, it's Williams. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
I think he had to unload that one before he wanted to. He was right up in his grill. I think he was a dentist there without a license, don't you?
Just not enough time for the play to develop. Just lucky it wasn't a fumble, really. Now a handoff up the middle. McClain. And he's able to break out of one tackle, but then quickly brought down. 5 yards. Now it's 3rd and 5.
I'd say they've got to find a way to get him going. He's such a big part of their offense. I wonder if they might throw it a little and come back to the run.
Anything, because you're right. He's pretty much been completely neutralized. They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks.
Ready, set.
To throw, Williams. He's got his target. That's complete. And he will have the Bears first down. He needed 5. He got it barely, as it will officially go down as a gain of 5 yards. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. In motion goes the tight end. They'll run on 1st down. McClain. And he'll get this out to about the 40. Solid run on 1st down. Gain of 7 leaves him with a 2nd and 3.
Running lanes were at a premium in the first half, but he's able to find some room there, and he's hoping that that's a precursor of a big second half.
Second and 3. Williams looking to do it himself. And he wisely will throw that one away.
And in the second half of the tie game, every decision gets magnified. And here, if he forces this ball, it could be intercepted. So that's the prudent play to just airmail it out of bounds.
So the incomplete pass on the last play, and that leads us to a 3rd and 3. Working out of the gun, Williams. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he will have the Bears first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
And that's well executed there on 3rd down. And I love the confidence that they had to let their tight end try and find some space in the middle of the field, right in their quarterback's line of vision. And QBs love to make that easy throw, and they hooked up there for a first down.
And they'll work this forward for about 3 at 2nd down.
But that was a quality play to start a new set of downs. That was simply an offensive line winning the battle up front and winning it in a big way and giving their guy in the backfield a nice lane to hit.
Ball spotted at the 45. Here's a 2nd down and 6. Looking to throw. Williams. And that's going to be incomplete.
And those two just haven't been in sync thus far. They've done a nice job against him, but still, with his talent, you would expect them to have more completions to him in this game.
And they'll be in search of 6 yards here on 3rd down. This is now the 9th play of the drive. And they'll send the tight end in motion here. From the shotgun, a throw for Williams. And that is too far out in front. He couldn't haul it in. Incomplete.
Has to be a little bit of frustration there. Back-to-back incompletions. Receivers blanketed on both attempts, this time on 3rd down.
So on trots the field goal unit, and wow, this is going to be a challenge here. This will approach NFL record territory. It's a 62-yard attempt. And this is off target to the left. Didn't get there anyway. It's no good. And we will remain tied here in this 3rd quarter. So an 8-play drive gets them down there, but play number 9, that winds up a missed field goal.
And they definitely moved the ball well. That's a drive where you hate to come away with nothing.
Let's go now. Yellow.
On the give, Ginty. And not a whole lot of room to operate there on the first down run. He gets maybe 3.
Well, we all know the guy carrying the ball is going to get the credit, both in the stat line and probably in the newspaper. But guess what? Those guys creating holes, they couldn't feel better about themselves right now. Offensive line, tight end, probably even the wide receivers are involved. They're moving the ball well.
From the 44-yard line, here's 2nd and 6.
Here we go. Set. Go red. Yellow. Go. Spike 60. Hut.
Love. Rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. Picked up by Joey Porter Jr. And he's just across midfield and down at the 49-yard line.
The 49-yard line.
What is up?
On first down, McClain. And he gets forward up the middle, but only for a couple. It'll be 2nd down.
We know that old expression, it's not my night. It hasn't been his so far. I don't know if the legs are a little bit heavy. Sometimes having to hang out all day and play doesn't exactly play to your advantage, but it's been a tough go for him.
And every time he looks up, somebody's there defensively. That was the same case on that play. Play action. Now Williams. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. Touchdown, Chicago! Marvin Harrison Jr., 46 yards. And the Bears have moved out in front here in the final minute of the 3rd quarter. And McPherson on for the extra point. It's up and good, and they jump back ahead, 35-28.
Bears 35, Packers 28. Evan McPherson set to kick
After
off.
the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. And they will wrangle him down a couple yards shy of the 30.
At their own 28-yard line.
Ready.
About set to get this drive started. The Green Bay offense at the line.
Here we go.
So now, Charles, this drive maybe a touch more important, trying to erase the memory of that interception they had the last time out.
Yeah, and everyone goes through this because even the best in the game, you're going to have games where it just doesn't go right for you, and interceptions result. So, frankly, to me, it's all about how you respond, not just the types of plays that you call, but how you carry yourself, how you show your team that you're still with it, and how you continue to lead.
Fourth quarter coming up here on Thursday Night Primetime. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
Ready.
2nd and 5.
Black Ultra. Drill green. Set. Ready. Claws red. 45. White.
To pass. Here's Jordan Love. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. And he'll be out of bounds after getting this one across the 40. He's been big. 2 touchdowns earlier. Now he's got a first down here. And he's certainly been a huge factor in this when he's got the 2 touchdowns to his credit. Now they look to him again. He picks up the first.
Yeah, I can hear everyone saying, well, why don't you cover him? Double him, triple him, do what you have to do. But sometimes they get locked into such a groove and such a connection, it doesn't matter how many guys are in his area.
He certainly looks to be in that groove right now.
Down. 10 black. Ready?
Up the middle. It's Jeanty. And he'll manage to pick up about 4. It's second down.
Well, that was a thing of beauty right there. Look at how quick those blockers fired off the line once the ball was snapped. That was an O-line on a mission, all in sync, and the defense is lucky that play only picked up 5 yards.
6. Mega. Set. Black. 95. Ready.
Off the play fake, Love. And it's a short one here, complete to his tight end. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle's made here at the Bears' 38-yard line. Give him 15 there, and the Packers have a first.
I like the design that we're seeing right there. This is what they need. Down by a touchdown here in the 4th. They just need to keep working their way downfield. And when they see openings, take their shots.
On the give, Jeanty. And he's brought down at the 34. Call it a gain of 4.
I feel like I could see what he was thinking on that carry. He wanted to follow that big tackle through the hole. Ended up only getting 4 yards on the carry. I think he had designs on that one being bigger.
Line of scrimmage, the 24. This is 2nd and 6.
Here we go. Here we go. Blue. What?
And this one is going to be off the mark, too far out in front.
Well, I think we were both wondering if we were going to see them try and push it deep downfield, facing a 1-possession deficit late, and they certainly didn't disappoint. They gave it an effort.
So 3rd down, they need to get to the 28 for a first.
Yellow. Come on. Set. Black shot. Yellow. 43. Ready?
Throw left side complete. That's Santos. And he'll be stopped well short. Only 2 yards there. 4th and 3.
Excellent job there defensively. Gave up the underneath to the tight end on 3rd down, and they made sure that they did their job. Got him on the ground and prevented him picking up a first down.
One score down. Here we go. They're going to go for it here on 4th down.
Here we go. Set. Green jack. Red. 38.
As expected, they're going for it to keep the drive alive. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The Packers unable to pick up the first. And that will force a turnover on downs. At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. Their defense forced the turnover on downs. They've got the lead. They're in good shape, but can't go into a shell here, right? Still got to be careful.
Yeah, because they're still a long way away from kneel down time. So they've got to work on getting first downs, keep the sticks moving, right? Keep the clock going, and above all, ball security. Don't turn it over.
That's a gain of 4 as we slip inside of 4 minutes left in regulation. Ball on the 36 now. Here's 2nd down. Up the middle they go. McClain. And some nifty running here as he'll take this across midfield and down to the 47. 52 yards rushing for him now on what was his 10th carry of the ball game.
But they didn't accomplish their goal. They didn't get a stop there, gave up another first down. They have all 3 timeouts in their pocket. I think defensively you've got to start thinking about using them here.
I was just going to ask you at what point you think now's the go time?
I think now's the go time. I don't think you sit back and wait because they can take a lot of time off the clock between plays and run 3 to 4 and really put you in a stressful spot.
On 1st and 10, here's Pacheco. And a strong run there as he'll take this all the way down to the 35. 12 more yards there and another first down.
Well, it is our business to analyze what we saw out there. And on that play, I saw a defense staying in base, not taking a chance, not blitzing in a situation where they absolutely need the football back. That's either a case of overthinking it or not thinking it through.
If you do blitz, do you have to be careful about where you're coming from, or are you just coming from all angles?
You have to be careful about where you're coming from, obviously. But at this stage, you have to take a few chances as well.
What is it on? Here we go.
On 1st down, it's Henderson. He had to fight that time. Ran through 1 tackle, but ultimately he's only going to get back to the line of scrimmage. Defensively, though, they had a chance there to hit him for a loss. Couldn't get it done.
Looked like someone was able to knife into the backfield, but he wasn't able to get him down. But his compatriots, they were able to grab him at the line of scrimmage and not let him get any further downfield.
They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway. Fourth quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a 1-score game. So the Bears with the football here as we welcome you back. They've got a 2nd down now as they search for a way to get this one to the finish line. Another running situation on the doorstep as they come up 2nd and 10.
What is up?
They'll try the left side. McClain. And again, the run defense stout this time. He maybe gets back to the line of scrimmage, but no more. So fresh out of the 2-minute warning, and here's another timeout taken with 1:55 remaining. Now, this is a big 3rd down, and you'd have to think we'd see a timeout right away if they can't stop him here.
What is up?
On play action, here's Williams. And he can't get a throw away. He's taken down. Now the Packers going to go ahead and use the 2nd of their timeouts. That'll leave them with just 1 remaining in this 4th quarter of play. So a pressure spot here for Evan McPherson. This to perhaps salt this one away. McPherson's kick is good. Charles, even as long field goals become more and more common, this is still a very rarefied air. Only just over 20 field goals have been kicked from 60 yards or further, and you can add his name to the list now.
And as calm as he tried to present himself, there's no doubt there were some nerves as he lined up to attempt that kick. But once the ball was snapped, he just swept the leg and boom, over the crossbar.
And he will make it to the 20-yard line and no further. Here's 1st and 10.
Drill green. 6. Mega. Down. Rail. Yellow. 52 blue. Slice blue. Set.
Love looking to throw it. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
Give it big credit for his coverage right there, because when he saw the route break deep, he stayed in position to prevent a completion while avoiding any risk of a flag.
Here comes 2nd down.
Claws red. Needle blue. Here we go. 60 ready.
Now Love. he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line.
First and 10 at the 33-yard line.
Here's Love. Now they set up the screen. That's complete. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45.
One timeout at their disposal, but more pressing is the need for 2 scores, obviously. Here's first and 10.
Green Jack. Black Ultra.
Love.
He's going to fire one deep over the middle. And this is caught inside the 5.
Catch number 100 for his career right there, and it's good enough to keep the chains moving. Here we go, first and goal.
Watch out, triple 38.
Love, he's going to change the play here.
Shot.
Not liking the look, they'll change the play.
Ready.
Firing quickly, but it's incomplete.
Whew, that's certainly not the worst thing. It stops the clock and lets your offense catch its breath and lets us exhale a little bit. Now I expect them to call a couple plays in the huddle so they're ready if a tackle happens inbounds.
They'll come out in the pistol.
Steel, black. Here we go. Fury, yellow. 10 black. Ready?
And this is caught down for a late touchdown. So hold everything here. This one's not over yet. Okay, game on. Don't go anywhere yet. You got a 1-score game now. Probably going to rely on the onside kick coming up.
Yeah, they have to. It's not a high percentage.